Popcross Community Redraw, my lines. It's me, Speedpaints 1000 here, coming to you in a video. In this video, I am doing my Popcross Community Redraw submission plus a new creature that was a fusion between a Tensura OC and a dragon, the Lime Salt Drake I made. That was an idea given to me by the same friend that recommended that video idea. So without further ado, let's roll into it and let's get into this video and let's go. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. Okay. How many times are these gonna happen? Well, hey everyone, it's me, Karma, and I'm talking about a new creature I found. This creature came about due to a weird event that happens every now and again, but it's an extremely rare one, even for an overseer to see actually happen. In that fact, what I'm referring to is something my father, Spike, has dubbed a energy convergence. Energy convergences happen whenever, two different universes cross over one another. It's a very rare occurrence, happening every few thousand years or so, sorry. But there's rarer ones where multiverses nearly hit each other. Pretty much imagine two cars on a one-way street driving toward each other, but barely missing one another, and the drivers are screaming and intoxicated. That's the best way to describe how freaking crazy the thing gets. And think of the universes as like our solar system. In our solar system, we orbit a star, the sun. But now imagine that sun is the primal universe, pretty much where our multiverse sprouted from. Then imagine each different universe as a planet. We are orbiting the central universe, but sometimes other universes sprout up and pretty much have a different orbit. Sometimes we come closer to the pretty much every single universe has its own orbit and can go all over the place. It's pretty jagged and crazy. But the thing is that, how do you say this? Well, our universe, the Beastverse, and another multiverse, Beastverse, that were really close to one another. Ours is known as, what's that called again? 5P1K3. And this other one was something like P0PCR055. It's those two multiverses nearly mashing into each other, causing this creature to come about due to the energies coming from an overseer in that universe, in that multiverse. This creature I have dubbed the... what was the thing called again? Oh yeah, it was known as the Hawk-Eyed Entomopyrometallic Beast Drake, or Flame Metal Insect Sniper. There's only about two of these in this universe, because whenever someone comes into this universe, there's always a duplicate or female variant made. And they don't breed a whole lot. They have some qualities of an insect. They do have at least 3 children. And there's going to be a lot of inbreeding for the first few years, but there's going to be more genetic diversity soon enough. But that's pretty much all for these creatures. Okay, I know I just talked about an energy convergence. It's something I just came up with, and pretty much that's exactly what it sounds like. But let's just say that It was just a reason I came up with to bring in this creature to my own multiverse. But this is my Popcross Community submission. Like I've already told y'all the name, but I called this one the Hawkeye Entomo Pyro Metallic Beast Drake, or the Flaming Insect Sniper. That's primarily because of the fact that I, use different creatures. I decided to do, and for my community redraw, this is what I decided. I decided to do Astra's hacked sort of new fusion creature for my submission. So I used Sterling's powers, the Blitz Beast Kaiju, and the Entomo Phobia Demon, and the Hawkeye Drake. And that's what you got. I can see both my vision for this was, I can see Astra wanting something that would be fast, flexible, and could do close range and far range attacks, and has very good eyesight to help with the long range attacks. So, after hearing about the Hawkeye Drake from Teiren, seeing the Blitz Beast Kaiju in person when she was in Heath's World, and hearing about the Entomo Pyro Phobia Demon from Mara, Kosh Mara, when they were still on good terms, that is. And seeing Sterling's powers in action, she had the idea to combine them, and this friendly competition was the best way for her to experiment with her idea. She got what she wanted out of the creature, but it had some features to it. It has large praying mantis arms on its back for close range fighting, a mix between Hawkeyes and the Hawkeye Drakes, and the Entomophobia Demon's eyes for precision 360 eyesight due to the energy of the Blitz Beast Kaiju. This thing is incredibly fast and flexible. It has a tail with multiple stingers. Each one has a venom that can make anyone who is pierced by it unconscious from 15 minutes to 5 hours in about 5 minutes after being shot. And with Sterling's powers, the fire could send the projectiles from the tail a lot faster and a lot further, and with the metal it would be a lot sharper. The creature can also use set powers on its main body, and stands up around 10 feet high, and its body length is 10 feet long. That is when the praying mantis arms are fully shot upwards or forwards respectively. Now, this overall design was pretty simple, but also a big pain because I had to incorporate different designs from each creature, and the colors are not really uniform, but I really like this design. Now, this head design is something that I was trying my best to understand. This was the last drawing I drew. It was also a very simple idea, but I wanted to give the eyes a different shape, which I, as you can see, did not end up doing justice to. But I think it turned out pretty okay anyways. The overall design of the eye came out pretty good, but I also realized I needed something like horns because of the Hawkeye Drake had like horns on it. But so I decided to go for that. The color comes from the Entomophobia Demon. I can't really pronounce that name correctly because I believe it's Latin, and I don't really speak Latin. So, pardon me if I do not pronounce these words correctly. But let's just say, overall, this came out a pretty good design, but it does share more resemblance to the Entomophobia Demon, except for that bottom bit, which I wanted to be a mouth, but I just retconned it, just made the bottom part of the face. Okay. This creature is an interesting case. I have no idea how this thing came about, but let's just say one day when I was walking around and investigating some sightings and hearing some things, I came across a creature that I have dubbed the... What was that creature called? The radioactive slime salt drake, or the toxic slime salt drake. And this is because of a particularly interesting combination of the creatures. The lime salt drake, and this creature is not from our world, so this is what makes me think another recent energy convergence happened, or either there this or the same energy convergence that brought the what was that? The flaming metal insect sniper to our world. Let's just say that this thing is a pain, and the reason, but I don't think it's that one, because this one most likely happened within our universe, because this thing has powers from someone that I know of has a radioactive power. I believe it was called Toxin? No, it was called Atomics. It was the unique skill Atomics from this Tensura universe and anchored in our universe, in our multiverse. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure an energy convergence happened, combining the energy layout between these two. Energy convergences are an event that, like stated, happen when two universes cross paths, but the energies can mutate one creature or another creature, or give birth to entirely new creatures, but that is rare. But it's happening more and more often. I have a feeling another one's coming soon. But yeah, that's all for today. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, because I'm afraid that's all the time I got for today. Until next time, subscribe to join the Sparkers from me, or Demos Alliance. Goodbye, and peace out, everyone.